Welcome back, everyone, to Final Fantasy X, where we have just lost 3 hours of progress because I'm an idiot who can't save. Oh. On the plus side, we know how to do a lot of stuff. We're going into a retackle of the content with experienced eyes. We also know that there's no point in bothering with the butterfly thing until we have more stuff for Kamari. In fact, honestly, at this point, with the exception of maybe Yuna, I don't know if there's that much of a worthwhile time to be had getting the weapons indeed, because I couldn't remember exactly what their half strength was, which now we know is just double overdrive plus no AP. Not super great, really. So, with that said, where Kilika meets Beaconel. That doesn't make any sense to me. Because there's nowhere that Kilika meets Beaconel. It's not like you could sit there and have like a boat between the two. Well, let's go get Yojimbo first. Because that's quick, that's out of the way, that's something we need to do. Head back in here. I totally missed the first time that she actually prays to the exorcised faith thing. But this gives me an excellent chance to bring up a point that I was wondering about. Because I was wondering about this too. Because we know the fact there are not one, but two three temples more than what is normally shown. You have...
I am the blade of vengeance.
Yeah. Whatever temple Yojimbo originally came from... Ooh, that was spooky.
I ask you, what do you want of me?
Whatever temple Yojimbo originally came from before he was stolen. 2, Remium Temple, which I thought was where Yojimbo came from because they're roughly in the same area, but no, that's where the Magus Sisters' faith is. And then finally, Baj Temple, which has that is where Anima is. So my question is this. Why were there only 6 temples in Xanarkand? If you go to the Xanarkand little wheel thingy, like the trial, each one is based around completing the 6 sigils of the different temples. But there are 3 more temples that are not accounted for in that sigil, in that whole array. Why? Like, naturally, because yes, in game terms, they're the Doylist explanation is because they're optional, right? This is optional. Remium Temple is optional. Baj is optional, 100%. But that doesn't address the Watsonian explanation. There is none. Why? If these are supposed to be faith, were they faith that came after the fall of Xanarkand? Does that mean the Besaid Temple was built before the fall of Xanarkand?
If you desire my strength, you must pay my price.
Cue the... This just raises too many questions. Clip. I don't have that much. 2, 3, 4.
Do we have a deal? No deal.
Do I have to go through the whole thing again?
If you desire my make your offer. Do we have a deal?
So, what would half of that be? That's half.
No deal.
What am I doing wrong that I didn't do last time? Because you offer him half, and then you offer him half again. Looks like I just give him what he wants. I mean, it's...
If you desire my strength, make your offer. Do we have a deal? No deal.
What?
Maybe next time.
Seriously? Did I just shoot myself to the entrance again? Maybe he'll just get tired of me and just take whatever.
If you desire my strength, you must pay my price. Make your offer. Do we have a deal? No deal.
Gee, what am I? Fine. I'm just gonna take whatever he wants. I just, you know, screw it. I have no idea what I'm doing wrong here. Fine, take my money.
If you desire, make your offer.
No, here, you can have 2,500.
Adequate. You are my client henceforth. My sword shall...
Yeah, you just took all my money. Your name shall be Yoshi. Better yet, your name shall be Red Yoshi. Just trying to get to the save sphere. Come on, man. Well, no, save. We want to save.
Here we go!
Wait, no, it's not Lake Makalani we want to go to. Where do you drop me in the Calm Lands? Right in the dead center. Wait. Between Beaconell and Killica. Whoa! Battle site? Crusade Falls? I didn't know this function was here. The Mihen Ruins? There was one in the Thunder Plains too somewhere. Why not? But hey, that's something to work off of that we haven't had before. That's probably what Beaconell and between Beaconell and Killica was like. This is, I mean, it's not directly between the two by any means, but
here we go.
definitely some things we could check out at least. A Dragoon Lance. What does that do? That's pretty good.
Here we go.
I'm pretty sure the Mihen Ruins are the ones that are, yep, right across from the Visitor Center, way over here. Which just has a sonar? It's not great. I mean, sonar with Poison Strike. Slightly better, but... Well, I mean, let's turn our nose up at free treasure, shall we?
Here we go.
The Phantom Bangle. We use this Bangles? Ooh, Ice Eater, Fire Eater, and Water Eater. That's good. That means she heals when she gets hit by ice, water, and fire. See, that is worth a weird hidden thingy.
Here we go.
And of course, Baj Temple. What is Baj Temple exactly? Well, remember that place we ended up at the start of the game? Yeah. Welcome back.
What's up? Something here?
I
Yeah.
almost got eaten by a fiend here.
Yeah.
Payback time.
I get the picture. All right, let's go.
Riku's just sitting in the background. It's like, ah, boys. That's the entrance to the temple. I get the feeling there's something else here. I seem to distinctly remember there being. Like a hidden treasure, or... Hey, maybe I'm wrong. There's a door there. I can't go to it. Also, looks like there's something on the ground there, but I don't think that's actually a thing. Hello, Geostigma, or whatever your name is. Geoscagno. Vulnerable to magic. Well, how lucky for you that... Well, actually, yeah, I do know Flare for some reason. Oh, good. He's immune to all that. Oh! Yeah? He goes in the tummy. So essentially, I'm trying to get it so Yeah, because he's, if you notice, like, poison is dealing 10% of his health every tick. So if I could just keep out of range of his attacks. Poison should finish him off pretty easily. I mean, I'm sorry Riku ended up like the way she did, but... Oh, nice. I like that. I have enough for like one flare left. Like, unless this TPKs the party... Yeah, I was gonna say, this should finish him. Who wins in this situation? Okay, it wins in that situation. Good to know. Well, I mean, we don't have a choice here. We're gonna have to use Tidus, Waka, and Riku, because they're the only ones who know how to swim. So let's see what we can do in terms of dealing with Stone here. Stone Ward. I mean, now that I'm thinking about it, he has Water Strike. He should be able to do damage to it regardless, right? I'm just going to leave her with SOS Overdrive because her attacks aren't strong enough to do anything else.
What's up? Something here?
I almost got eaten by a fiend here. Payback time.
I get the picture.
Bros. And yet, it still only does that much. Weird. See, he is useful because he has evade and counter, so he gets a bonus to his evasion, which makes it easier to deal with the whole stone touch situation. And okay, everyone has protect on them. I just go into belly. So it copies the status when he eats them. I totally forgot I had all these fire gems in here. This makes it way easier. Right, now he's going to spit Titus back out. Whew! Which wipes the good deal of the party here. Do I have any mega potions sitting around? I thought I had mega potions somewhere. There I do. And hopefully this will finish him. Yay! And he's got nothing in his belly, so he can't kill us all. So we finally beat that thing from the beginning of the game. Now do we have to fight the other things from the beginning of the game? Okay, so why, instead of like having cool religious symbols and everything, 6 treasures lie within 6 temples. Open every chest within each cloister of trials, then stand before this statue to open the way to the chamber of the faith. Mega Elixir. So am I just done then? Because like I can't get back to some of these cloisters, right? Like, for the moment, we know the Besaid one is definitely out of reach. That's Kilika, I think? Or no, that's, Jose. That one's Kilika. That one might be Besaid. I don't know what this one is. This one's Shiva. I know that much. Like, is this Xanarkand? Well, shoot. Besaid is off limits to us right now because, well, the big glowy burb, evil burb is there. Also, how do I get the heck out of here? I had to dive into the water to get here. Oh. Just push X. So that means the Baj Temple's off limits. I don't know how to get the Magus Sisters. Most of the celestial weapons turn out to be kind of upkiss. Do we just shoot for Sin next time, guys? Because I'm kind of deadlocked on a lot of the stuff I feel like I can do right now, in terms of like power levels and stuff like that. So it's either like grind to insane OP levels, or just shoot for the end of the game. Because like the celestial weapons aren't going to do me any good unless I can fully upgrade them, which I would need the sigils for, and the crests and the weapons. And I don't know where to find most of the weapons. I don't know how to get most. Let's be honest, I can't get most of the sigils. Ooh, this sucks. But yeah, maybe the best plan is to just gun it for Sin. Customize them up, some decent weapons, and see what we can do. I'm trying to see what we have capable of. I don't know. But yeah, that might be just the plan, is just we just go for Sin. I'll have to figure that out. But at least we bummed around and saw some stuff, even though we lost all our progress. Because we could do the whole thing in the desert to get, I think, Riku's weapon fully upgraded. I think it's Riku's who gets it there. And I might still. I'm not decided 100% or not on this, but we'll see. We'll see. But I think maybe we end up just going for Sin and just wrapping this thing. Not my preferred way of doing things, but the alternative is, especially with the race condition agreeing that no grinding off stream. If I could grind off stream and level up all my characters between streams, I would absolutely just try and gun it for some of these bigger items. Or go back and revisit some of these areas off stream, like do the cloisters and get all the treasures off stream. I would. But that's not the conditions of the race. So maybe what we'll do is go back, do all that, we'll go and beat the game, we'll finish the race, so we'll have an official time clocked, and then maybe we go back on and do all the grinding stuff off stream and do all that stuff, and come back and do all the side stuff, so we can at least see the content on stream, even if it's not part of the race playthrough. Maybe that's what we do.